Hi, I'm Alexis, and you might notice that things look a little different from the last time we filmed a YouTube. In the last year, I've finished my cookbook, more details on that soon, and Ryan and I moved across the country, back to the Catskills where I grew up. It's this beautiful, bucolic, rural place, and it's a pretty big 180 from Los Angeles. With this new YouTube, I really want to take you along for the ride of what it's like to live in the country. This is a new opportunity to do more and different things and connect with you guys. Today, I'm going to make ricotta toast. It's really about making the ricotta, showing you how easy it is. To make ricotta, you need milk, pretty easy. So we're gonna go down to my neighbor's farm and pick up some of the best milk I've ever had. Let's go. So we're going to Clark Dairy Farms. It's a 5th generation dairy farm, and you can just roll up, get the milk, get the cream. That's their cows right there, right there. Like, everything they do is incredible. If you're ever in upstate New York, in Delaware County, you've gotta check them out. And they're our neighbors, we're so lucky. So this is where they process all the dairy, and you just roll up and choose whatever you want. So for ricotta, getting whole milk is really the best. You can do it with 2%, but it's not gonna be as rich and creamy. And it's ricotta, that's what it should be. I think maybe we'll get some heavy cream too. If you make whipped cream with this stuff, it's so insanely good. Okay, we're back from the Clark Farms, got our milk, we've got lemons, there's some salt over there, and that's literally all you need to make ricotta. It's so easy. So first things first, I'm going to get 8 cups of milk, and you want it to be medium heat, and you want it to slowly come to a simmer. Like, very slowly, it's gonna start to thicken. I'm just gonna keep an eye on this. So you need an acid to curdle the milk, so that can be a lemon like this, or you could use vinegar, something neutral like white distilled, maybe champagne, that feels a little crazy, or citric acid. So something acidic, it's up to you, choose your own adventure with how you want to do that. I like lemon. And a general rule is about 1 lemon to 4 cups of milk. So in this case, 2 lemons. How easy is that? Woo! And the salt. I'm doing about 2 teaspoons of salt. You can always salt it later, but you want to have some salt to give it, flavor. So this is what you want to look for after you add the lemon juice. It's starting to curdle a bit. We're gonna let it sit for a bit, and then there's gonna be like real curds and whey. This is essentially what the ricotta is. The whey is like the cloudy liquid that's left over. Now you just shut the heat off and let it continue to curdle. You need to get a fine mesh sieve like this and a bowl, any size, and just set it over, and then I'm just gonna alternate the cheesecloth like this. And that's just to give it a little more stability. Okay, I think this is ready to go. And, ooh, this is looking very curdy. And all you do is you literally just pour it straight in.
Great sound.
I know, the sound leaves a little something to be desired, but this is it. And so you can see, ooh, wow, a lot of whey. I actually think I need a bigger bowl. Come on, baby. Whoa, that's something, look at that. You wanna let it drain a bit, but you can see that this already looks like ricotta. Okay, whoop, there we go. And in terms of draining, it's kind of up to personal preference. Depends on how stiff or creamy you want it. I like it on the creamier side, so I'm gonna do probably 15 minutes. We can do a preliminary taste test. It's still also very hot. Wow. We've made ricotta, and we're gonna make ricotta toast, and you could do this sweet or savory. I'm gonna make a savory version, and the snap peas in the garden are popping off right now, so I feel like snap pea ricotta herby situation. This is what I've been working on. This is why I haven't shot a YouTube, because I've been gardening for the last few months. And here are snap peas. Look at this, so beautiful. Wow. Okay, perfect. I think this is enough. This looks like pretty sufficient for lunch. The dill has gotten kind of out of hand, but it means that when you want dill, you just can pick the whole thing like that. I feel like some dill would be good in here. Have our snap peas. I'm gonna blanch them. So blanching vegetables is super easy. It just means adding them to a pot of boiling salted water until they're like bright and tender. Okay, perfect. And so while the water comes to a boil, I'm just gonna trim these up.
Why do we want to cut them on the bias?
That's just a personal preference. I just think they look pretty this way. Look at that. Like, I think seeing the peas like that is so pretty. Peas into the boiling water. Oop. You don't want it to be mushy. You still want it to be like tender, but with some bite. And you just drain it. If you really want to shock the vegetables to stop them from cooking, make an ice bath, dunk the vegetables in. For this purpose, it's like kind of fine to just run some cold water over them. I'm not gonna get too crazy. I'm just gonna put some olive oil over it and lemon zest. Pinch of salt. Just some dill fronds, feels pretty. Basil would be nice. You didn't even know what we were doing today. I'm gonna toast some bread. I'm using this like local sourdough, but you could use whatever you have. So I'm just gonna take some of this beautiful ricotta and like spread it over the bread. And I think you can be pretty generous here because, I mean, this is the whole point, right? Ruby, why do you think you're getting the ricotta? She's such a beggar. Now we've got this beautiful snap pea herby situation. Oh my God, this looks so beautiful and delicious. I'm like, so jazzed for lunch. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Ruby. She is, do you see that she is right here? Ruby. Obligatory salt shot. Ooh, that's a big one. Beautiful. That's it. That's the video. No, but seriously, this is it. This is ricotta toast that you can make at home with pretty much whatever you have on hand. Let me know if you make ricotta at home and what you do with it. In the meantime, I am gonna try this. Let's see. I mean,